Trade is the primary reason I'm suggesting why you have downgraded these forecasts. Tell us how it works, what the process is for you to arrive at this conclusion.
So this year we maintain our prior forecast at 6.0%, but next year we downward revised our growth forecast of the whole Asian Pacific region by 0.1%. The reason is we are now seeing an escalation of potential trade dispute between China and United States. And so we did a thorough analysis of potential consequences and impacts of these trade tariff measures change. We consider specifically two scenarios. First scenario is current scenario. So far, $50 billion plus $200 billion U.S. measures imposed, and China retaliated $50 billion plus $60 billion. And current scenario, according to our data analysis, likely impact on Chinese growth is 5 percentage point, half the 1 percentage point decline.
50 basis points.
Yeah, but that's not confined to 1 year, spread it over 2 or 3 years. So this is one reason behind we downward adjusted our focus next year.
But you mentioned it's just China against the US. Surely other countries in this part of the world would then be able to step in to the vacuum that is left with China and be able to be more competitive with the US.
That's right.
And then on top of that, let's not forget that so many Chinese companies have their supply chains and indeed also export directly from, let's say, Southeast Asia to the US.
That's right.
So how do you add that to this?
Yeah, exactly. There are three likely channels. One is a direct channel. Tariff measures imposed on China will slow down Chinese economy directly. However, through a supply chain network within China and across border within Asia, there are going to be a spillover effect. And the third impact is a trade redirection effect. So I think there are three effects we carefully quantify when we talk about the likely overall impact of trade measures on Asian economy. Indeed, according to our analysis, current scenario, as I mentioned, the current proposed or already implemented trade measures, some of the Asian economy, overall Asia actually likely to gain. Overall impact seems to be positive, although magnitude is close to zero. But overall Asia seems to slightly gain out of this, and especially NIS, newly industrialized economy of 4 tigers, and some ASEAN countries gain like a 0.1 percentage increase in growth, GDP growth over the 2-3 years because of this trade.
Which countries are you looking at for that?
4 tigers gaining in electricity sector, and ASEAN countries. Some of the ASEAN countries likely to gain in not only electricity sector but also textile and garment sector. So these are the likely impact according to our data analysis.